Hey, do you guys notice anything different about me? Well, if you take a look at my eyes, they aren't exactly the same. One eye I used expensive products with, and the other I used cheaper drugstore type products. But I did achieve a similar look. So if you guys want to know how to get this look for this price, stay tuned. Hey everybody, I am here to do something that I'm going to call the look for less. It's going to be achieving a similar look for less money. So what I'm going to do is on one eye I'm going to do a look using mostly MAC and Stila products, and then on the other eye I am going to do a look using only products that I've gotten in drugstores or using NYX. Now, the first thing I'm going to do though is put on Urban Decay Primer Potion. I really don't think there's much of an alternative to this from any other brand. I know that there's L'Oreal paint, which some people like to use. What I don't like about L'Oreal paint is I don't think it's really much of a savings. Honestly, it's only a few dollars more and you can buy the MAC one. So I think as far as a base, I'm going to use Urban Decay Primer Potion. Okay, I'm just going to rub this on my eye. I'm going to do a simple look, nothing too crazy. But I'm going to use, it's not going to look exactly the same, okay? So you're going to see that it's going to look a little different, and it should look a little bit different because I'm not using the exact same colors with the same exact products. Okay, so don't say, oh, the MAC one does look different. It may look a little bit different, but it's called similar looks, not the same looks, but similar. Okay, so Urban Decay is finally on. Next thing I'm going to do is, we're going to do a green look today. It's going to be green. So, on one eye, I'm going to use MAC Shadestick in Lucky Jade. And on the other eye, I'm going to use NYX Jumbo Eyeshadow Pencil in Lemon. These are almost identical in terms of color. This eye will be MAC. This eye will be the other products. So, we're going to take the Shadestick. If you'd like, you can warm it up in your hand, and we're going to put this on the first half of the lid. Oops. Okay. Just like that. On the other eye, we're going to use NYX Jumbo Pencil in Lime Green. And this video is probably going to be a two-part video. NYX Jumbo Pencil is creamier than MAC. Now, I don't know if you can see, but the colors are almost identical. This is a little creamier, goes on a lot smoother. I like it as a base. I'm going to put a little more with the Lucky Jade. You can see how much NYX I put on and how much of the MAC it's taken me to actually achieve the same kind of a look. The NYX one, though, does crease more. Okay, before I do that, next what we're going to do is take Shadestick in Sharkskin. And we're gonna fill in the rest of your eyelid. I like to line my eye first. We're gonna go a little bit further out, come up. I don't like to go too far above my crease because it creases for me. You can go a little bit, but just be careful. Okay. Should look like that. We're going to do the same thing on the next eye. However, on the next eye, when we use NYX Jumbo Pencil in Black Bean, please realize Sharkskin is more of a grayish black. This is a true black. It's very, very black. So you want to put less on this eye. It's very hard to work with this one. So remember, less is more. Put it on very lightly. If you need to use a brush, use a brush. I'm just going to put it on like this. Try to get a, see, it's really, really hard to use. I'm going to get a concealer brush and I'm going to try to fix it with that. Now remember, it's very creamy and Sharkskin is more gray and less black. You may have to take a few extra steps with the cheaper products, but that's okay because remember, they are a little cheaper. Now, But the NYX Jumbo Pencil is a really good base. So if you cannot afford or don't want to buy a MAC Shadestick, which costs I think $16.50, these jumbo pencils cost I think $2.99 or $3.99. I'll put the price from Cherry Culture, but I know I got them cheaper than Cherry Culture, $1 cheaper in this beauty supply store by my house. Okay, so now you can see both sides. They're not exactly even, but we can try and fix it. The NYX pencil is so much more creamier than the MAC. So what you're going to do next is I want you to just take your finger and just blend the colors together so there isn't such a harsh line in between them. The NYX ones do blend easier as well, but I think the MAC ones last longer. MAC Pigment in Golden Olive, and I'm going to use, I have it out of the jar, this is an NYX Pigment or Ultra Pro Mania in Lime Pearl. I'll show you them next to each other. I don't know if my camera can focus on them. Not too different here. Using a cheap CVS brush, Essence of Beauty brush, I'm going to grab what's on the cap of my NYX Pigment, and I'm going to go ahead and go over the Lucky Jade with this pigment. I'm sorry, not Lucky Jade. Go over the Lemon Pigment, Shadestick I mean, with this Ultra Pro Mania in Lime. What I like to do is pat it on first with any pigment. And then you could smooth it out a little bit. So there you go. Okay, so that's in the inner corner, or inner half. Put a little more. There you go. On the next eye, I'm going to take a different brush. I'll take a MAC brush, if I have one here. This is a MAC 239 Special Edition. And I'm going to take Golden Olive, and I'm going to put that in the same place I put the lime on the other eye. Again, patting it on first, and then smoothing it out. The Golden Olive pigment is slightly darker. I don't know if you can tell that. And I did get less fallout with the MAC than with the NYX. But when you look at the two colors together, next to each other, not much difference. I don't know, I hope you can see well with this lighting. If not, well anyway, I'm still going to post pictures at the end. Okay, the next color we're going to put over the black. On the MAC side, we're going to use MAC in Humid. MAC Eyeshadow in Humid. And I'm just going to take the other side of my 239 brush. And you're going to go over the black in using the Humid. The dark color really will transform this color. I mean, if you see Humid by itself, it does not look like this. I'm following the shape and I'm going right in the part where they meet. I'm pushing the pigment down, or the eyeshadow down. Okay? Hope you could see it. The other eye, I'm going to take the other side of the Essence of Beauty brush, and I'm going to use a L'Oreal Hip Eyeshadow Duo in Lively. I hate these things. They always open from the wrong way. And the color I'm going to use is the green one, the dark green, which is very similar to Humid, very. And we're going to go over the black bean. Remember, I said it's not going to look identical, but it looks pretty close. And that's what we want to achieve, a similar look for less money. At the end of this video, I'm going to tell you how much each cost me, including with the brush.